And so you are ready. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. You bring yourselves into perfect alignment. Never, never underestimate the power of the essential daily practices to bring you into perfect alignment with the desires of all higher self aspects. We speak of more than one higher self, for it is time for you to understand that the soul star group that you are working with at this moment have different members, some of whom choose to step into your auric field and body from time to time in order to fulfill a particular purpose, mission, or contract. And so we will give an example. It may be that the higher self aspect that is prominently with you in this moment is an aspect that was active first at the time of Lemuria. And indeed, for many of you, this is so. You come back from this point in your timeline in order to reactivate your gifts and abilities that were held in Lemuria. In this point, through this time-space continuum, where these gifts are needed. And so this Lemurian higher self aspect is with you in your everyday existence, progressively coming to the fore more and more, progressively integrating into your personality aspect in order to awaken you further into your multi-dimensional original blueprint. And within the course of your lifetime, you decide to become a healer. As you choose this through your free will, so there is the potential for your healing gifts to activate. And so a new higher self aspect is drawn into your auric field and body and begins to integrate into your personality self. And perhaps this star aspect, let us say an Arcturian soul aspect, is there concurrently with the Lemurian higher self aspect. And so you have two higher selves embodying into your personality self. Perhaps they work equally, or perhaps the Arcturian aspect comes to the fore when you are practicing healing. There are many possibilities and variations, dear ones. For the majority of Earth people at this time, It is not possible for more than 3 higher self aspects to be concurrently embodying into a personality self. But for some of you, there are as many as 7, and in very rare instances, as many as 11 or 12. But this is perhaps for 2% of the population. If you are curious about the percentages, we would say in this timeline point, approximately 70% of the population are working with between 1 and 3 higher self aspects. And so we explain about these multiple higher self aspects because it is relevant to your desire to be activated into soul star or star soul relationships. We give this variation in the term, which means the same thing, but which indicates whether the relationship has a higher percentage of star contract or soul contract. All of you are from the stars, all of you are star-seeded, but for some of you, the level of star genetics is much more concentrated, and therefore you will attract towards yourself a star soul relationship. This process that we will lead you through is one in which you choose through your free will to attract star soul and soul star relationships into your reality. And these are love relationships. They are also friendships. And it is also a way to heal family relationships, some of which are of this nature and others which are not. For you must understand that in your free will choosing of coming into a birth family with a mother, father, brothers and sisters, not all of these beings in your family are contracted in to work with you on a star soul level. Sometimes only one parent, sometimes both, sometimes only one brother or sister, sometimes all. And when you look into these now, imagining your mother, father, brothers and sisters on a blood level, as you place them in the space in front of you, using your imagination, you will get an instant yes or no. Sometimes your mother, father, brothers, sisters are in your reality in order to heal something from a past life. And yet this does not mean that you are connected with them on a soul star level. It simply means that you have been with them before and you are interacting again with them in a blood relationship in order to heal what has been before. And there are many opportunities for advancement, awakening and healing through family members, and yet they are not necessarily soul star family. We wish to impress upon you that you are always in a group of soul star family. Always. There are no human beings who do not have a soul star family. It is not possible. For this is the design of your universe and reality. It is natural that within the world beyond worlds, in which all beings exist, on all dimensions in your reality, you naturally are attracted into a group who hold the same frequency, the same star genetics, and most of all, the same purpose. It is your purpose in this universe that overrides all else, for you are attracted towards each other in the higher dimensions through your purpose and through your free will desire to be of service in one way or another. The awakened beings on your planet now all serve the same purpose. You are all awakeners. You are all here to assist others to awaken and raise the frequency, for you are part of the divine plan for ascension on Gaia. And yet within this overall purpose and mission, there are many, many different ways to be awakeners. And so you are in this embodiment now, which you call incarnation, in this body of flesh, with this personality self, with this family, on these paths, in this moment, in order to be of service in one way or another as an awakener. We have said that in this timeline from 2019, it is possible for you to be warriors of the light, magic weavers and frequency keepers all simultaneously. This is because you are progressively moving into your multi-dimensional original blueprint. Your consciousness is expanding exponentially on the planet. Your gifts are being activated. Your willingness to open into change, into expansion, into being of service is what activates your purpose now.